Ongoing speculation surrounding Microsoft Corporation's Surface lineup has strongly suggested that the tech giant is ready to roll out its next-generation devices, starting with the ever-popular Surface Pro 5. The Redmond Company's next iteration of Surface Pro is fully backed to arrive with a host of significant upgrades which could see the company reach the pinnacle of the 2-inch-1 hybrid market. Recent rumors have highly tipped the Surface Pro 5 to be officially announced at the end of next month. The current model of Surface Pro, also known as the Surface Pro 4, is easily one of the most popular devices available in the 2-inch-1 market. Unfortunately, nothing in life is perfect, and the current Surface Pro certainly has its limitations, especially an average battery performance. However, Microsoft is highly expected to eradicate the majority of the weaknesses found in its current model of Surface Pro with the incorporation of Intel's latest generation processing chipset. Intel's 7th generation processing chipset, known as Intel Kaby Lake, is engineered to be head and shoulders above the chip-making giant's previous generation processing chipset. Not only is the 7th gen Intel processing chipset faster at processing data, but the new chipset is also designed to be more power efficient, resulting in a longer-lasting battery performance for compatible devices. Also, speculation has tipped the Surface Pro 5 to arrive with a slimmer design and an upgraded 4K resolution display screen. Although the current Surface Pro's display screen is highly appreciable, the arrival of a 4K resolution display will represent a significant upgrade for all those heavy multimedia lovers out there. Furthermore, it is virtually a given that Microsoft will incorporate its highly anticipated Windows 10 Creators Update on its upcoming line of Surface devices. If the hype is real, then the incorporation of such an operating system could take the next model of Surface Pro to an entirely different level.
Computers are kind of boring, right? Whether you're a Mac fan or a PC person, I can hand you any laptop in the world. You can log into your Facebook and Google accounts, and do probably 90% of what you need to do. It means that, for a lot of people, one computer is pretty much interchangeable with any other. But it doesn't have to be that way. For the last 2 months, I've been using a Microsoft Surface Studio, a beautiful all-in-one PC, made with the goal of breathing new life into the tired old desktop computer. It's Microsoft's first ever desktop computer, following the well-received Surface Pro tablet and Surface Book laptop lines. Starting at $2,999, it's a piece of premium hardware that's not for everyone. Still, I'm here to tell you that for the last 2 months, his machine has put a grin on my face every dang day.
Microsoft Surface Pro 5 speculation remains fairly cold with regard to actual leaks, but the general consensus among tech enthusiasts is that the Surface Pro 4's successor's debut will tie into the release of the Windows 10 Creators Update. As reported Thursday, it looks like that patch could be here as soon as April 11th. What might that mean for Microsoft's next tablet? While there's little we can offer in terms of guarantees, it's no secret that Surface Pro hardware reveals and major software releases have a clear history. June Surface Pro 3 was preceded by Windows 8.1 in April 2014. The first iteration of Windows 10 went live in July 2015, and the Surface Pro 4 launched that October. To take the agenda even further, ZDNet reported last year that the Creators Update was delayed to spring 2017 to support a new wave of Microsoft-branded Windows devices. Analyzing all that evidence at face value, it's reasonable to think we might be mere months away from the debut of the Surface Pro 5. In fact, Given the April to June spread for the Surface Pro 3, June might be one month worth keeping an eye on. A release date in late spring or early summer perhaps? Our friends at iDigital Times mused about those prospects last month. This new report, however, adds even more fuel to the fire. While much about the Surface Pro 5 remains under wraps, our reporters believe the next-gen tablet will feature Intel's new brand of Kaby Lake processors, USB-C compatibility and an increased resolution display. The creator's update, on the other hand, touts confirmed enhancements like a special game mode, HoloLens support, picture-in-picture viewing and a whole lot more. The Surface Pro 5 has not been publicly announced at this time. Do you think the release of the creator's update relates to the arrival of the Surface Pro 5? Will the Pro 4 stay standard for another year? Tell us your thoughts in the comment section.
Surface Book 2 speculation has been kicked into overdrive thanks to a new report from DigiTimes. The outlet's supply chain sources reportedly have the scoop on the product's price, design and potential reveal window. In few words, here's what's been said about Microsoft's next laptop. The 13.5-inch display from the previous Surface Book will carry over with some interesting differences. In order to reduce retail price, the display will be grounded to a traditional magnesium-aluminum alloy clamshell chassis without the hinge that characterized the first version. The entry-level model will cost around $1,000 as opposed to the $1,500 MSRP today and is scheduled for reveal in March or April. The report claims the original Surface Book suffered in the sales department because it was too expensive and too easily compared to cheaper tablets. The noted adjustments in the Surface Book 2 eliminate both issues. Should these rumors be true, it will be interesting to see how Microsoft intends to differentiate its product from Apple's vastly more popular MacBook Pro. Given the recent price hike for the Pro's latest revision, will the Surface Book 2 be positioned as a more affordable alternative? If the above cost is accurate, $1,000 is $300 less than the competitor's entry-level SKU. Beyond that, the only major difference between the two laptops would be the operating system they ship with. That being said, it's worth reminding our readers that DigiTimes rumors have a spotty track record for success. While the site has gained a reputation for getting some things right, its sources have been proven false just as frequently. This news does line up with assumptions being made about the Surface Pro 5, though, and both products would likely debut together if they exist. What do you think about these Surface Book 2 rumors? Would you buy Microsoft's laptop with a lower price and no hinge? Tell us in the comments section. Microsoft Surface Pro 5 is one of the most eagerly awaited devices of the year 2017. After the immense success of Surface Pro 4, the release of Surface Pro 5 is confirmed. It is even said that this device of Microsoft can outperform iPad Pro 2 when it arrives in the stores. It is supposed to be released in the first quarter of this year. The coming of the Surface Pro 5 would be corresponding to the release of Windows 10 Creator Update. According to reports, the Surface Pro 5 of Microsoft is considered to be an all-in-one device that is supposed to outperform Apple's iPad Pro 2 in the form of Core i7 Kaby Lake processors from Intel, whereas the Apple's iPad Pro that comes with a 10X chipset, which is Apple's own. Microsoft Surface Pro 5 is supposed to come with a Surface Dial, cover keyboard and a stylus, whereas Apple's iPad Pro 2 was expected to come with a smart keyboard and an Apple's Pencil, but the news is still a hearsay report. Some hearsay reports suggest that Surface Pro 5 will come with some major updates from its previous version. It is also said that it will be an extremely lightweight with a body of aluminum and a screen size of 12.3 inches. Most importantly, Surface Pro 5 can even be used as a PC due to the new feature of Continuum. This is the first time that Continuum is employed in Windows 10, revealed CNET. Microsoft Surface Pro 5 promises Ultra HD display with higher RAM configuration and great supportive graphics. It has a USB Type-C support and is expected to come with a robust battery so that it can be used both as a laptop and tablet, whereas the Apple's iPad Pro 2 can only be used as a tablet. So it is quite sure that Microsoft Surface Pro 5 will surpass Apple's iPad Pro 2.